Get ready as we unveil the top trending open source GitHub projects this week. Part 1. Today we're diving into breakthroughs like Qwen Code for AI-powered coding and Claude Code Router for smart model routing. We'll explore the agents collection for specialized AI workflows, ART for training reliable agents, and Qwen 3 Coder, Alibaba's powerful new AI. Plus, discover Eino for Go AI apps, Frappe HR for HR solutions, KubeSphere for Kubernetes, Eclipse SUMO for traffic simulation, and the MCP Curriculum for AI protocol learning. Let's unlock new possibilities. Project number 1, Qwen Code, the CLI AI-powered coding agent optimized for Qwen 3 Coder. Today I'm introducing Qwen Code, a command-line AI agent built on Alibaba's cutting-edge Qwen 3 Coder technology, and here's what sets it apart. First, unlike typical assistants that struggle with huge code bases, Qwen Code can understand and edit vast code bases beyond normal context limits, so it even works well on monorepos or legacy systems. Second, this tool gives you agentic workflow automation in your terminal. It can generate pull requests, resolve merge conflicts, perform complex rebases, and even prototype new features autonomously. Imagine telling it, make a SaaS landing page demo, and it delivers a working prototype with documentation and tests, all without jumping into a full IDE environment. What also makes it unique is its parser and CLI interface tailored specifically for Qwen Coder models. That means it's optimized for accuracy, efficiency, and speed. Everything flows smoothly even when handling multiple API calls per cycle. And though it may use more tokens per operation than simpler tools, it offers session token management, letting you compress or clear history and monitor usage directly from the terminal to keep costs predictable. Another standout feature, easy setup and extensibility. With Node.js v20 support, you just install via npm or clone from GitHub. Then you can configure APIs from providers like ModelScope or OpenRouter, and it works anywhere, even if you're coding from your own secure environment. This opens doors to enterprise-grade setups, internal tools, or even local-only coding agents. In summary, Qwen Code stands out because it brings code-level intelligence and automation right into your shell. It's built for deep code understanding, offers powerful agentic workflows like PR automation and prototyping, and is finely tuned for the Qwen Coder LLM architecture. If you want AI-powered coding that's fast, scalable, and integrated into developer workflows, Qwen Code is a game changer. Project number 2, Claude Code Router, flexible model routing for Claude Code CLI. I'm excited to share Claude Code Router, a powerful community-built extension that takes Anthropic's Claude Code CLI to the next level. What makes this project unique is its ability to route coding requests across different AI providers and models dynamically, giving developers maximum flexibility and cost control. Unlike using a single default model, Claude Code Router lets you define task-specific routing rules. For instance, general code jobs can go to a fast but cost-effective model, background tasks go to a lightweight local model, reasoning-heavy tasks go to a stronger model, and long context tasks go to a model optimized for large history windows. You configure these via a JSON file for roles like default, background, think, and long context, making your AI workflow smart and adaptable. It also supports multiple providers such as OpenRouter, DeepSeek, Ollama for local models, Gemini, VolkEngine, and SiliconFlow. That means you can mix and match cloud and local AI tools seamlessly. No vendor lock-in. Plus, you can switch models on the fly during a session using commands like Thatch Model, OpenRouter, Anthropic/Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which is incredibly useful when a one-size-fits-all model just isn't ideal mid-workflow. From a developer's standpoint, the project is extensible, offering a custom plugin system and request-response transformers, so you can tailor how input and outputs are handed off to specific providers. It also integrates with CI/CD via GitHub Actions, allowing automation of code tasks using your router setup. And a final detail, it acts like a proxy, so you don't need an Anthropic account to use Claude Code's interface. You can run it through other providers entirely, while retaining the familiar CLI experience. In short, Claude Code Router shines because it brings modularity, provider flexibility, cost optimization, and real-time control to Claude Code workflows, perfect for developers who want smarter, more efficient AI-assisted coding. Project number 3, Agents Collection, Specialized Sub-Agent Toolkit, Empowering Claude Code Workflows. We're exploring the Agents repository by W.H. Hobson, a curated collection of 48 production-ready sub-agents for Claude Code that make AI development workflows smarter and faster. What makes this toolkit truly unique is how it breaks down complex tasks into focused expert roles like front-end developer, security auditor, performance engineer, and even legal advisor. Claude Code automatically routes user requests to the most relevant subagent or coordinates multiple agents in sequence based on the task context. What stands out is its domain-specific orchestration. Rather than asking one generalist agent to handle everything, this repo defines agents with clear purposes, from UI and back-end architecture to incident response and code review. That specialization ensures each task is handled by a tailored expert prompt, boosting both accuracy and efficiency. Another standout feature is model optimization per task. Each subagent declares which Claude model, e.g. Haiku, Sonnet, Opus, to use depending on complexity. So simple tasks use lightweight, cost-effective models, and high-complexity work invokes premium models, all automatically configured. Using this collection feels like hiring a full engineering team. You can automatically use agents based on your request or explicitly invoke a specific agent, like /security auditor, to focus on a single aspect. For multi-step workflows, Claude Code can chain agents, front-end, back-end, testing, auditing, to deliver polished, multi-domain results. Unlike monolithic AI assistants, this tool provides modular scalability and transparent control over task delegation. It reduces prompt engineering overhead and token costs, while improving consistency, auditability, and domain accuracy. If your project requires reliable code reviews, structured development, or systematic optimization across areas like ML, UI, or DevOps, this agent collection is a uniquely practical way to empower Claude Code with deep, specialized workflows. In short, these Claude subagents transform open-ended AI into a team of experts, making multi-agent orchestration accessible, efficient, and enterprise quality. Project number 4. Agent Reinforcement Trainer. Train reliable AI agents using reinforcement learning and GRPO. We're introducing Agent Reinforcement Trainer, ART, a standout open-source framework from OpenPipe that teaches large language model agents to improve through experience. What makes ART unique is its laser focus on real-world, multi-step tasks. While most RL tools struggle with workflows involving sequential tool calls, ART supports agents that can interact, read results, make decisions, and act again, all modeled with efficient rollouts and training loops. At its core is GRPO, Group Relative Policy Optimization, optimized for LLM agent training. ART wraps this advanced RL method in a Python-friendly client-server setup. You write agent workflows from your existing code, send messages via the ART client, and let the server run inference and training seamlessly, even spawning GPU environments automatically. One standout innovation in ART is Ruler, Relative Universal LLM Elicited Rewards. Instead of handcrafting complex reward functions, ART uses an LLM as a judge. Define the task in a system prompt, and Ruler scores trajectories automatically, making training 2 to 3x faster and more generalizable across tasks. This is a game changer, since reward engineering is often the bottleneck in RL pipelines. ART also shines in efficiency. It runs inference and training in tandem, keeping GPUs busy throughout both phases. That delivers better throughput even on moderate hardware. To train a 7B parameter model, you don't need a massive GPU farm like some alternatives require. Integration and flexibility are also major perks. ART offers an OpenAI-compatible client interface, works with Hugging Face or VLLM models like Qwen, Llama, and Kimi, and integrates with tools like Weights and Biases and LangFuse for observability and debugging. Examples include training an agent that outperformed OpenAI's O3 in email retrieval, ART-EN, agents that learn to play 2048 or solve puzzles through RL notebooks. So in summary, ART is unique because it supports multi-turn workflows, uses GRPO for optimized agent training, automates reward scoring with Ruler, maintains high GPU efficiency, and plugs into both developer code and popular observability tools. If you're looking to build reliable, scalable agents that learn from experience, ART offers a powerful yet approachable platform to get started. Project number 5, Qwen Coder. Alibaba's most agentic, long-context AI coding model. We're unpacking Qwen Coder, Alibaba Cloud's brand new open-source code agent built for real-world software development at scale. What makes Qwen Coder truly unique hinges on 3 big breakthroughs. First, it's agentic coding intelligence. Qwen Coder isn't just a code completer. It acts like a multi-step developer agent. It can plan, interact with tools, call external functions, and manage multi-turn tasks autonomously. that lets it tackle complex workflows like pull requests or full application scaffolding without explicit step-by-step instructions. Second, it's unprecedented long context support. At its flagship configuration, Qwen Code 480B A35B Instruct, the model natively handles 256K tokens and scales up to 1 million tokens with extrapolation. That means it can understand multi-file repositories or giant code bases in a single prompt, something most other models can't touch. Third, the mixture of experts architecture combined with huge RL scaling. It trains on about 7.5 trillion tokens, 70% code, uses execution-driven reinforcement learning with long horizon planning, and performs agentic coding tasks at SOTA levels, especially on SWE bench-verified and agent tool benchmarks without needing extra test time scaling. Alongside the model, Alibaba supports a CLI developer tool called Qwen Code, forked from Google Gemini CLI, but customized with special prompts and tool calling logic to unleash the model's capabilities easily in workflows. So what makes Qwen Coder stand out? It's built to understand huge code contexts, operate as a self-driving coding agent, and execute real engineering tasks end-to-end with state-of-the-art accuracy, all available under an Apache 2.0 open-source license. If you're building enterprise-scale automation or want a coding AI that thinks, plans, and delivers, Qwen Coder just raised the bar. Project number 6, Eino, the ultimate LLM II application development framework in Go. Eino is a unique tool designed to make building AI-powered apps in Go not just possible, but powerful, reliable, and scalable. What sets it apart is its strongly typed, component-driven architecture that merges the rigor of Golang with the flexibility of AI workflows, making complex LLM large language model applications clean and maintainable. At its core, Eino provides a curated palette of reusable components such as chat model, chat template, retriever, embedder, indexer, tools node, and lambda that you can mix and match to support semantic understanding, text processing, tool integration, and decision-making logic. This modular system ensures you build from proven building blocks, reducing boilerplate and preventing common mistakes. But that's just the beginning. The real power lies in its orchestration framework, which supports both chain, simple linear flows, and graph, more flexible directed workflows. Eino automatically handles type validation, concurrency, stream handling, and option injection throughout your data pipeline. So setting up agents like React or multi-agent systems becomes streamlined and error-resistant. Another thing that makes Eino truly unique is its integration with operational tools, from debugging to runtime tracing. It includes support like Fornax trace integration, callback management, IDE plugins for visual orchestration, and evaluation tooling that support DevOps-style workflows throughout an AI build. This gives developers end-to-end visibility and control during production. Lastly, Eino comes battle-tested. It's built out of internal use at ByteDance across hundreds of production AI services. That means it isn't an academic project. It's a real-world framework used at huge scale, bringing enterprise readiness, high reliability, and active community support under a permissive Apache 2.0 license. So for Go developers wanting to build modern AI applications with clarity, safety, and flexibility, Eino offers a unique blend: component-driven architecture, strong orchestration, observability tooling, and production-proven reliability. Project number 7. Frappe HR, open source, low-code HR and payroll built on Frappe framework. We're diving into Frappe HR, a truly modern, open-source HRMS that brings enterprise-grade features without enterprise-grade cost or lock-in. What really makes Frappe HR stand out is its combination of 100% GPL license transparency, metadata-driven customization, and deep integration with ERP Next accounting, all wrapped into one modular platform. First, and perhaps most impressively, Frappe HR is completely free and open source under GPL 3.0, no SaaS-style per-seat pricing or vendor lock-in, just flexible control and community power. With over 5.4K GitHub stars and 1.5K forks, it's backed by an active base of contributors ready to help and extend the tool. Under the hood, everything is built on the low-code Frappe framework. That means you can add custom fields, build approval workflows, automate notifications, and design dashboards, all without writing Python or SQL. You get full control over your HR business logic using the same tools developers use for apps like ERP Next. The core platform houses over 13 integrated modules from recruitment and onboarding, employee lifecycle and promotions, to leave and attendance with geolocation-based mobile check-in, expense claims with multi-level approval, performance goals/KRAs, and fully compliant payroll plus taxes. Everything is live updating and mobile-friendly via a PWA app and view-based interface. Another highlight, ERP Next Accounting integration comes out of the box, so payroll entries, expense reimbursements, and attendance data flow directly into your ERP ledgers, no reconciliation needed. Lastly, scaling is seamless. Whether your team is 20 people or 2,000, you can self-host on your servers or spin up Frappe Cloud. You'll save licensing fees, stay in full control, and never sacrifice employee experience or customization flexibility. That's why Frappe HR is more than just free HR software. It's a safe, scalable, and flexible HR platform built for today's agile teams. Project number 8, KubeSphere, enterprise-grade container platform built on Kubernetes. KubeSphere is a CNCF-certified, 100% open-source container management platform built on Kubernetes that stands out by bringing enterprise-grade capabilities like multi-cluster control, multi-tenant role-based isolation, full DevOps pipelines, service mesh, observability centers, and an app store into one unified, user-friendly web console. What truly makes KubeSphere unique is its modular, pluggable microkernel architecture called Lubin, which splits the system into a lean core and independent extensions that can be installed, upgraded, or removed on the fly via its own marketplace without touching the Kubernetes base or waiting for a full platform update. That empowers users to tailor exactly which features they want, dramatically reducing resource overhead and streamlining upgrades. Full-stack observability, metrics, alerts, logs, audit, integrated CI/CD and GitOps tooling, storage and network management, GPU workload scheduling, and Istio-style service mesh are all delivered as ready-to-use extensions, yet the core remains minimal. Combining this with a 3-tier workspace/project multi-tenant design and fine-grained RBAC ensures that teams, clusters, and resources stay securely isolated, while admins retain cross-cluster visibility. Unlike other control plane overlays, KubeSphere runs on any existing Kubernetes cluster, bare metal, virtual machine, public cloud, or air-gapped data center, without requiring changes to Kubernetes itself, and can be onboarded in minutes using its wizard-style UI. A Kubernetes app store powered by OpenPitrix lets developers launch Helm-based apps via simple clicks, and DevOps pipelines integrate Jenkins and Argo CD under the hood to simplify release processes. In short, KubeSphere stands apart not just for packaging dozens of enterprise features, it unifies them under a live modular architecture that treats Kubernetes as the kernel and everything else as hot pluggable modules in one platform. Project number 9, Eclipse SUMO, high-fidelity microscopic multimodal traffic simulator. We're exploring Eclipse SUMO, an open-source powerhouse built by the German Aerospace Center and now hosted under the Eclipse Foundation that sets itself apart as a truly microscopic, continuous space time-step traffic simulation engine. Unlike many older tools that work at the citywide level, SUMO models every vehicle individually, controlling acceleration, lane changing, and interactions at intersections step by step. What makes SUMO especially unique is its multimodal support. It can simulate cars, trucks, buses, bicycles, even pedestrians, and intermodal transfers, meaning you can build realistic scenarios where buses stop at bus stands and people walk across roads, all in the same simulation space. And it comes packed with a full toolchain, NetConvert, Doer Router, emissions map, activity gen, so you can import OpenStreetMap data, generate vehicle trips, simulate eco-route choices, and finally visualize or export emissions and traffic flows, all in one workflow. Performance and scalability are also SUMO's strong suit. It handles large road networks, tens of thousands of edges, and can simulate up to 100,000 vehicle updates per second, even on modest hardware. Built-in portable C++ with minimal external dependencies, SUMO runs smoothly on Windows, Linux, and macOS, and uses plain XML to define networks and simulation logic for easy sharing and reproducibility. SUMO is modular by design. Its core is split into small, focused apps rather than a monolithic binary. That makes it highly extensible. You can swap in your own car following or lane change logic, or even replace signal timing routines without touching unrelated parts of the system. Another standout feature is Tracy, SUMO's external API that acts as a socket-based server, allowing live control and monitoring of the simulation from Python, Java, MATLAB, or even network simulators. Whether you want to tweak a traffic light on the fly, reroute vehicles dynamically, or wire up a V2X simulation loop, Tracy makes it easy to interact in real time. And when performance matters, you can switch to libsumo, which embeds SUMO directly in your own C or Python application while using the same API, All of these elements come together to make Eclipse SUMO unique. It's not just a simulator, it's a full open-source ecosystem for building, controlling, analyzing, and extending microscopic, multimodal urban mobility models, ideal for transportation planning, smart city experiments, autonomous driving tests, or V2X research. Project number 10. MCP Curriculum for Beginners, an open-source, multi-language guide to learning MCP fundamentals. I'm introducing Microsoft's MCP for Beginners, a unique open-source curriculum built to teach the Model Context Protocol, MCP, through real-world code examples in C#, Java, JavaScript, TypeScript, and Python. What makes this project really stand out is how it turns a complex AI integration standard into a guided learning journey, complete with 10 sequenced modules from core concepts and security to practical server-client builds and monitoring workflows. Each lesson includes clean, hands-on code samples, like setting up an MCP session, calling tools via JSON RPC, or deploying a streaming service that you can clone and run immediately. Another game changer: the project is multi-language in both code and user interface. All lesson modules and diagrams are automatically translated into dozens of human languages: French, Spanish, Chinese, Hindi, and many others, using GitHub Actions, making it globally accessible for learners worldwide. It also includes a dedicated security walkthrough, teaching you how to safely expose and restrict tool and data access in MCP architecture, vital for real-world agent systems. Plus, it's designed for extensibility. The later modules explore building custom MCP servers with AI toolkits, integrating into Azure AAD, scaling across services, and even community contribution workflows, showing not just how MCP works, but how to build production-ready implementations. So if you want to learn how to build smart agents that securely access APIs, databases, or UI tools using a standardized protocol, and see how early adopters like GitHub Copilot, Azure AI Foundry, and agent clients put it into action, MCP for Beginners isn't just a tutorial, it's your hands-on roadmap to the future of AI-native infrastructure. And there you have it, 10 remarkable open-source projects showcasing the incredible innovation happening right now. Whether you're building smarter AI agents that learn from experience with ART, orchestrating robust Go applications with Eino, or managing large-scale containers with KubeSphere's modular architecture, the open-source community provides powerful solutions without vendor lock-in. If you found this deep dive valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe for more trending projects, and share your favorite from this list in the comments below. See you in the next one.